We're live.
Right.
Welcome to Red Couch Chess. If things look a little different, it's because
they are.
You're very observant. They're a little different. I hate when the light seeps through the green screen. It's literally the worst thing in the world. I think it makes the stream look really campy and trashy. So I'm not going to use the green screen because we're streaming during the day. So yeah.
This could be the daytime, setup.
Yeah,
formation.
Exactly. This will be the daytime Red Couch until I get into the new studio, which will be in August. Let's get in the new studio, which is really just fancy speak for Dean and I are switching apartments.
Nice.
But the number one priority as we're starting our apartment hunt now is good studio space. That's like the number one thing I'm looking for. So I've been currently looking at 3-bedroom apartments because they're not much more expensive than the 2 bedrooms. You'll get like a third really small. It's like intended maybe for like a baby or a child. But
You're a baby.
Really well for a studio, I think. I'm gonna like block out, put like plyboard over the window, like no light whatsoever, because I can't have this shit, I'm a professional.
Right, no, I agree. Yeah, that's good. That's really smart.
Do you ever I've been looking at my insights today, and I find it very insightful.
Your chess.com insights?
Yeah, this is a really cool feature of having the premium membership. Do you ever look at yours?
No, I'm not as conceited.
Yeah, that's the difference between me and you, Headband. Well, one thing I thought was very interesting, I don't know if you picked up what I posted in the Discord, was that my all-time, if you look at my all-time rapid, and my, by opening my Queen's Gambit, since I decided I was going to start playing Queen's Gambit since we started doing the stream, the win percentage has gone down. Hold on, let me look at so all-time for my openings, Queen's Gambit, I've won about 40% of my games.
Mm-hmm.
And if I look at the last 90 games, I might have been looking at this wrong actually. I've won 35% of my games. And this is not a reflection on you, I think it's a reflection on me and how difficult it is for me to focus on 2 things at once. And as I've been playing the Queen's Gambit while I'm streaming and trying to make jokes, I'm splitting my attention. And when I used to play it, it was only like when I was by myself. What?
Wrong. The only thing that's happening here is that it's a small sample size. You only played 37 games, so you can't make any sort of.
Well, okay. What if I play on the all-time? 91. Okay, you're right. That is
not even that much more, right?
I'm a data analyst, so I should have realized the sample size isn't enough to draw any sufficient conclusions. Game shape. These are just interesting. I do like looking at the tactics and my miss first found. This is the conceit of this and me coming out. And it looks like my worst one is Queen Forks. That's interesting.
So is this ones that you let your opponent do or didn't do yourself or both?
Didn't do myself. These are ones my opponent I had the opportunity to do, but I didn't do. The miss forks is a different one. But I don't miss king forks, bro. If a king fork's on the table, I gobble that shit up.
Out of 2 times. That's pretty good.
My whole chess career, which started in 2018, almost 2019, I have had 2 opportunities to fork pieces of the king, and I'll be damned if I didn't do it both times.
That is pretty good. I mean, the rare ones you're more likely to miss, in theory.
Exactly. Still leave a lot of hanging pieces, mostly pawns. Actually, let's go look at the last 90 days.
But you know why it's mostly pawns, right?
Because I don't care about pawns?
You have 8 pawns. So you're more likely to hang them than any other piece, of course.
Right, because you're more likely to do anything with it than any other piece, probably.
Right, so if you wanted more balanced stats, you'd divide all the pawns by 8, and then all the other, like the knights by 2, right?
My last 90 days, I have found every possible rook fork, every possible bishop fork.
Wow.
I'm finding forks like a motherfucker.
As long as it's rooks and bishops.
Yeah, that's right. Not so much with the pawns. I miss a lot of those. And the queen. All right, this is interesting. I like looking at these, but let's jump into a puzzle rush and warm up our chest muscles.
Yeah, and I still need to do, I haven't been doing doobies all day. I've been doing chores.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't do themselves.
Yeah, they don't do themselves. As I was actually say, doobies and chores don't mix well, but that's not true at all. There's a lot of times where I'm just like, I'll smoke a bowl and clean the entire apartment, you know?
Well, I mean, it's more fun to do them high, but, you know, so is everything, so.
That's right, so it's also more easy to watch Rick and Morty instead.
Right.
Alright, so I'm looking over here. So I did, I was hung out with our friend Nate Brady last night on his stream for a couple of hours.
Yeah, how was that? I was at my student, too, by the way.
Yeah, he's great, man. Great guy, great stream, great chess. I had a lot of fun. I need to do that more often. Check out the other streamers and see what they're doing. His trivia game was very hard. He did like 15 questions. I knew the answer to one of them, but that might not be a reflection so much on the difficulty of his questions and more so a reflection on
what was the one you knew?
It was about that A24 movie. But it took me so, I was like, oh god, I just read an article about this, you know, the one about Emma Stone is teaming up with somebody else to make a movie about the Magnus Carlsen. What's the name of this movie? And it was like, tipping my tongue, but you don't have that long, and then the answers start coming in a chat. And once you see somebody else's answer, I mean, it's over, because the first correct answer wins.
Right. I wouldn't have even known about that if you didn't tell me yesterday.
Yeah, Richard was the first one when he posted it in Discord. Thank you, Richard. That was a great post. Great stuff. That's the kind of content I love to see. I love any content, but that's my favorite, chess stuff. But I've seen it. A lot of people are like texting me about it, you know, because people know I like chess, and I saw it on Reddit, so I would have known either way. It was a tip of my tongue situation.
Tip of your what? Oh, tongue.
What you think? But yeah, dude, and then he gave the winner of the trivia a sub for winning, and I thought it was a really cool thing, and I might want to possibly institute some kind of trivia with Red Couch at some point.
Do you remember any of the questions that you didn't know the answer to?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you like the gist of one. It would be like this the highest rated Polish chess player, Grandmaster, what's his ELO? Like
I don't know, like 2730, I guess.
Yeah, so
something like that.
You could
I have to guess the exact number? I mean, this seems unlikely.
Like closest. It would be like, that would be the example of a closest question.
Oh, okay.
Like this the youngest ever Hungarian Grandmaster, what's his last name? And that would not be a closest. That would be you'd have to get it exactly right.
Probably. Oh, we maybe not current though.
Well, I don't remember the specifics, but
I think it's Polgar who's the youngest ever Hungarian Grandmaster, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there's a younger one.
That might have been the exact question though and answered. It might. Polgar sounds.
It's a little bit of a trick question, because usually if Judith Polgar's answer, it's like, who is the blank female blank, you know, not the youngest Hungarian.
Oh, because usually what's noteworthy thing about her isn't that she's young, it's that she's female. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Hey, so the highest rated Polish player is 2733.
What was your guess?
2730.
Wow. You should
pretty accurate guess.
Trivia, man. You do pretty well.
I crushed that. Well, it's not fair though, because I know stuff. So
a lot of people know stuff. The guy that won, I guess it was probably a stream regular. The way he was talking about him, his name was Dan. That dude was fucking smart, and there's no way he's googling this because he's answering it like so quickly, and he's knowing it. That's the thing about the Twitch chat. The way to keep it fair is that it's all about you have to start typing /!TRI space like before the question even comes. Because if you're taking time to type !TRI before your answer, you've already lost. It's that fast. Yeah, hold on, I gotta get some dupes.
Oh, I can see Dumbo Spencer. Al's zooming in on both of us.
Oh, yeah, he gets really anxious when I leave the room. He doesn't know what to do. No, I would not do chess questions for trivia, obviously, because I don't know anything about chess. It would be like questions about Rick and Morty, or like just things we love, you know, and like stuff that we talk about on the stream, and maybe easier chess questions.
Maybe.
Did I solve this? Oh wait, no, I guess I was close, but I didn't finish it. So, bishop, and then, you know. He can't go to the. I didn't see the other bishop, so I'll just do like
2 bishops.
Ah, the bishop pair, man, they do some damage. And then what? I guess we'll take with the king. Hold on, Park. Don't do something stupid here. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I mean, what is the point of bishop g8 even? I don't understand that.
I got so into the idea of having bishops and the fact that they were, you know, bishop bros, and
bishop g8 didn't do anything. It just hung the bishop.
You're right, but I like hanging pieces.
That's true. I saw from your stats.
Yeah, you can't. Science doesn't lie. And I did find the correct answer. You know, I did get there.
Yeah.
That's smothered, mate. Just checkmate. Don't need to search anything else, because once you found checkmate, you're done.
Is that how it is?
Yeah, man, you didn't know that? Oh, dude, you've been wasting a lot of time.
I know, I've been like, after checkmate, what if he moves his king?
Yeah.
I don't have to take it.
What if he doesn't play by the rules?
I'd respect that because I'm a rebel. But I'd still find it difficult to handle over the board.
Yes, 100%. I really wish that you were coming, your voice, I was hearing it through these headphones, but I know this is probably better for, you know, the world. Because I think it'll make the sound I can just deal with it, but one day I'm going to figure out how to make everything, you know, ideal.
Yeah, well, like I had mentioned, like, there's probably a software to do that, you know?
Yeah, I might have to Google it. I bet Nate Brady could figure it out. That dude's smart. I wish this pawn wasn't here on f3. That's why you say don't ever play f3, because sometimes it blocks your bishop from doing cool moves. I'm just thinking like, well, actually, hold on.
Yeah, playing f3 is bad for your light square bishop, that's true.
Yeah. That took me way too long to find.
Yep. It was mate in 1 after all.
I believe this is also mate in 1. That's why I'm gonna drop it. Well, I get hot. There it is. Oh, not mate in 1. Mate in 1 adjacent. That should be it.
Yeah, mate in 1 adjacent. As it was mate in 2.
That is adjacent to 1. I'm not gonna show my camera on Discord because it's kind of wigging me out because it's not perfect. Let's see.
Hey, maybe you and I could play a game today after this if you want.
Yeah, after this puzzle match, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we played.
Mr. Mate in 1. And now we do... Ooh. This is a... Sauce Minx. Or it's really easy and I'm just blind. Yeah, it's really easy and I'm just blind. It's queen f3 check, and then king goes back, and then queen h1 checkmate. Yeah.
Oh, it'll just end because every move was mate after that, but yeah. You had like 4 mates.
Insert Mormon joke here? Or insert polygamy joke?
No, Mormon was good, yeah.
Mormon was good. What was that show on HBO about the Mormons? It was Big Love. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I actually watched like 1 episode. I kind of liked it, but I stopped watching it, I guess.
That's basically my reaction to it. I watched the first season and then some, and it was like pretty good, but I guess not good enough for me to... hey, look, an idiot...
What? About an idiot?
Right, because it's a pretty easy puzzle. But like my first instinct was, I'm gonna go queen d3, but then I thought about it. I was like, actually, if I go bishop instead, then the queen continues to cover this bisexual here, blocking off the g8 escape square, and then that makes it at least checkmate adjacent.
That was good, yeah.
Thank you. Love
It was adjacent to checkmate, yep.
That's a good move, but wait. How will he respond? Diplomatically, perhaps, with king h8. And now my queen, which I'm pretending is on g5, can come in for the kill by landing on g7. But I don't have to do that, because everyone knows at that point. Man,
Right,
we're killing it right now.
Dude.
This is going well. All right.
Maybe they'll beat me in our game.
Well, it's not going that well, but yeah, maybe. Oh, by the way, somebody playing against Nate last night was a CHEATER.
Right.
And it really sucks that people do that. And it's like,
Yeah.
It harkened back to, remember we had one of those nasty little boys on our first season?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we had a nasty boy a few streams ago, honestly.
I already forgot about that, but what are we talking about? But I remember the really big one that it's so obvious to, like, it was obvious to me. It's like a shitty 1000 on a good day player. How do they think that somebody like Nate or you isn't gonna notice like immediately? Yeah, but whatever. It's almost good content though, digging into their profile and looking at their games and like looking at what a shitty, how much their asshole's showing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, but it's just such a waste of time.
It is a waste of time, and Nate got visibly frustrated by it, understandably so. Matt Wong.
Well, it's Maiden too, but yeah, that's good.
Adjacent.
And every game, White plays F3 in all these puzzles, I noticed. There are other puzzles where it's F3 since you said.
Obviously, Danny doesn't know the Feingoldisms about never playing F3.
Or he just hopes we won't do the puzzles.
Or maybe he thought he was black and he was trying to Carol Cod. I do that sometimes. Was that a funny joke? I thought that was funny, and then you didn't laugh, so maybe...
Alright. Yeah, I've heard better.
Okay, thank you for your candor. Actually, wait, wait. I like sacrificing bishops, but this one, I don't see what the follow-up is. Alright, so here's what he's gonna do if I don't do anything. He's gonna take my queen. So my move should probably involve the queen in some manner of speaking. I can't just take his thing, because queens are more expensive than these other pieces. You know how much the queen is these days? It's ridiculous. Thanks, Obama.
Well, really, it's thanks Biden, right?
Yeah.
That was the joke.
My jokes are outdated. My material... Oh! Side note, I found this cleaning my room the other day. The best good clean jokes. I'm thinking every new follow, I read a joke.
One clean joke?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see once we get a follow how I'm feeling. I forgot what I was saying. That's right. So, okay, can we block this nonsense? Yes, we can by playing Bishop C4. But that.
I have a clean joke for you.
Yeah. Would you hit me with it while I hit this?
Sure. What do you call a smart duck?
What?
A wisecracker.
I knew it was got something to do with quacker. I was thinking like something quack or something.
Oh yeah, you almost had it then.
Yeah, I fancy myself quite good at figuring out jokes I've never heard, like popsicle stick jokes, corny ones. And I was trying really hard to get that one, and I wasn't able to do it. But that's something.
I had when I was like a little kid. I had this like robot, and you put
I figured it out.
Cartridges in it. And then that was one of the. It had like jokes, and that was one of the jokes that it taught me.
The smart quacker.
Wisecracker.
Wisecracker. Yeah, because it's like playing off of wisecracker, right? Like.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
A chick. It's a chick, and then it's he's got to back it up or back it up. Either one, that's really good for me, so lock it in, Picard. Hey, wait, why are you making me play this? That means there's a way to screw it up. Careful, Park. Is that still right? There's no way that's not right. There's not a check. Okay. I thought maybe there was like that would end it in 2 turns, you know? I thought maybe there was like a way to somehow end it in 1 turn, and Danny would be like,
well, listen, if there's a way to win, there's no other way to win.
that sounds like something a Buddhist monk might say.
Well, that's just how puzzles work. They don't give you mate in 2 and mate in 1.
Oh, you're right. Not any good puzzles, though. I'm sorry, like, not a good puzzle won't, but are we confident in the quality of the puzzles on chess.com? And careful before you answer, because Danny is a big watcher of our stream.
I mean, there's been maybe a handful of puzzles that I ran into on chess.com that had potentially another answer, but I've done thousands and thousands of puzzles, so.
So have I, Spencer, so have
I don't think that, it's a high percentage of the time.
Remember the name, it's the king takes a...
It's to hang the queen? Is that what it
I
was?
thought it was the puzzle where king takes a step back, queen falls on her sword, rook wins the day. Oh yeah, I gotta hit this first. Yeah, because then the... Man, that was a stupid mistake.
Well, what will you do then? What's better than that?
Oh, now you want me to solve it?
It's pretty easy, yeah. See,
Yeah,
that's the only reason it was a higher level, because people do that. Like, this would be like a level 1 puzzle if it was just queen takes rook check, but people do like you did. That's why it's higher level.
Because they think they see what they recognize. Ah.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's it.
I got you, Park!
Yeah, that was Danny's plan the whole time, chump.
Alright, it's okay, 1 strike, but baseball and chess and life and bowling on the last frame, you get 3 strikes. And that's good. The check right there, because after rook a7 check, it's king b8, and then it's bishop capture e5 checkmates. Be careful not to do something stupid like pull that guy in, because I don't know what happens, but it's not good. Oh, okay, it didn't give me the whatever. I extra credit.
Do you like bowling?
Say it again?
Do you like bowling?
I do, I love bowling.
What's the best number you got?
The best possible number is 300. My best number's maybe 170, 175. Not 200, but... And not 190, but somewhere around there. I've had some pretty good games. Sometimes
like around 190?
No, I don't think I've ever hit 190, but I've hit 180 before. I'm sure.
Yeah, okay.
Just like in chess, there'll be sometimes where I bowl where I'm like, I'll bowl like a 50 every gutter, can't do it, and then sometimes I'll bowl where it'll be like, oh my god, Park, I didn't know you were such a good bowler. It's just...
Yeah.
You're in the mood. What about you? Do you bowl?
Well, I only bowled 1 time. And, like, the first few... What do you call it? Like, a game?
Or games? A game is made up of 10 frames.
Right. So, I mean, we played several games. And the first few times, it was just, like, ridiculous, like, how bad I was,
Well, yeah, it's bowling. Did you use gutters at all? Bumpers, I mean?
No, we were just going raw dogging.
Raw dogging.
But then, I think it was, like, the 3rd time I got, like, 154.
That's amazing!
Yeah, it was the best one that anybody got. Like, because we were all, like, beginners or, went once or twice in our lives.
And bowling, I feel like, it's harder for beginners to get lucky at bowling. It happens, but it's usually...
Yeah, I was killing it. I was hitting strikes. I was, like, picking up, when there were 2 or 3 left, I'd pick them up,
Yeah, picking up the spares? Yeah.
I was picking up the spares. I was picking up spares all the time. It was crazy.
Then you're like, I love this, I'm never doing it again.
Right, yeah, then I never did it again, yeah.
Why not, Spencer? That's the question I think we're all wondering.
Right.
Why did you never bowl again?
I could have, I wanted to go out on top. What can I say? What can I say?
It's hard to blame you
for that. I want to go out on top.
So I love checkmating with the queen being protected by the bishop, but it doesn't work when they've got a queen covering you. So, what I'm thinking is I'll forcing move them with my bishop, checking their king. Their only answer to that, the only thing that, well, one possible answer is for them to take with the queen, but then it will open up that checkmate I was talking about. Now, I guess they do have another answer.
Wait, do you know the name of that theme, though?
Is it deflection?
Yeah.
I only know because we talked about it, yeah.
Well, yeah, because the queen is... You were deflecting the queen from h7, you see?
Good callback,
Yeah.
So... lock it in.
Yeah, if he didn't take, you'd still checkmate, actually. If he blocked with the queen or rook, you'd still play queen takes h7 checkmate. So it didn't even matter what he did.
He tried so hard, and got so far. But in the
Classic Lincoln Park, probably. Is it Lincoln?
Yeah, it is Lincoln, yeah. I'm singing and I'm rapping in the background. That's my Lincoln Park impression. Only legal move. That's right. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I gotta bring my my guys closer. All right, that'll work. Yeah, I got Danny at the ready if I need him. So the only legal move would be King F8, and then Bishop D7 looks pretty good, but then he'll block with the Rook, and then I don't know what's going on. So should we maybe move? Figure something. What if we put the bishop to d6 first? What if we did that first? Already covering there. They can't take the bishop. I don't see mate in 1. He could do that, but that's just sacrificing his queen. So like he probably won't do that. So I'm really leaning towards right now starting off puzzle 21 with the move bishop d6. This is a Tennessee 2-step if I'm correct, because it's not a forcing move. But before I can lock it in, I have to really make sure he doesn't have like mate in 1 or I'm not hanging something, or like I can't. His one turn that he does get before I do my thing cannot be disastrous for me. That was some good content. I'm breaking it down for you.
I followed it. I followed it.
And I'm ready.
Ready, Freddy?
Quick scan of Spencer's face to see if he's giving anything away. He's wearing a headband. That's good. That's a good sign. No! I need to look.
So, it is possible for your opponent to defend your threat. So if you play bishop d6, then your opponent will defend h7 in one of many ways.
Hold up. Oh god, what's the move? The first move.
Knight d2.
Knight to d2. Where's d2 there? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so if I play bishop d6, wow, that's a bad move.
And turn off the engine. It's gonna crash your stream, bro. Turn off all that engine stuff.
Got it. So if I play bishop d6,
yeah.
Now this is what I'm threatening here, because now he doesn't have the escape square. So he's got other ways to defend the threat. There's like a million things he could do.
All right.
And I didn't even go down that street to I didn't even ask the questions. God.
So you were asking, like, can you checkmate me? No? Alright.
That's important to know.
Looks like I win.
Alright, let's go back and see if I can actually solve the puzzle, though. I bet it's just gonna be hit the green button.
The obvious move, yeah.
It's gonna be the obvious move. The first, my first instinct, but I didn't play it.
Honestly, your second move was right, too. That wasn't your second move.
My second move was that.
And then, because you take away the escape square. You actually got to the position after the rook block, but then you didn't see mate in 1 at the end. That's what happened. Okay. Let me see if I have a sound for you.
2 strikes, but I'm not out. Yeah, I played oops, I did it again.
That's good as well.
Thank you. We're very poignant here. Wah, wah. I love doing that. Okay. Black to move, so that's the first thing I'm gonna try to figure out. And his king is there. And that's not a very safe place for a king to be. I can't just do like a Tennessee 2-step, because he's got some pretty grueling discover checks that could do some damage to like me. This is a tricky dicky. This king is covering these 2 squares. That's probably important. And the queen's covering these. Oh, wait. Ooh, yeah. I can't go here because this guy gets me, but I can fucking go right here. But if I do that, it ends.
I got you said right here.
It ends the puzzle and I win. I don't win.
All right.
Well,
what?
I'm going to win. Just wait. Shh.
Oh, okay.
Is this mate? I know you already know, but give me a second. Yeah.
It does look like mate.
Sometimes things look like mate, Spencer, then you play them and the game doesn't end, and then you get really embarrassed, and it's like...
Yeah, I mean, that happens to some people, I guess.
I'm gonna add some more sound effects. I feel like I'm creatively stifled by only having the... I need to go back to our Season 1 glory days. Alright, it's black to move, so Rook F1 is not an option. And hey, look, with this horse protecting those 2 squares, the king cannot go back, or cannot go forward. So all I have to do is pull that rook up. He's got to block it. This one's stupid to block with. This one might be okay. And after, I'm just thinking because we're already on 22. After he blocks it, what do I do? Oh, I trade, and then yeah.
Nice combo.
Red couch chess.
Nice combo. See, I would never expect you to ever see that in a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't in a game. No, never.
Never, right? So maybe you should look like for forcing moves during the game, so like how you did here, so you could actually spot that.
That's an interesting idea. We'll circle back to that, but I'm not ready to commit to something.
Okay, I just, thought I'd bring it up. We can put a pin in it.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that. Okay, white's a move. That was good. Oh shit, that was good content. All right, check and block and take and mate. That's a really easy puzzle for 23. What am I missing? Nothing. Let's do it. But see, sometimes I am missing something, so that's why I had to take that second.
Yeah.
Good thing they give you a lot of time in a chess game.
Right.
Rush through it every time. Check. And that's probably not it, because that opens up a lot of doors that I'm not ready to open. Is it?
Yeah, close those doors.
Not today, asshole. Satan. In a game, I wouldn't even think about this. In a game, I wouldn't pause for a second. I would play Queen H1, right? Why not?
I like how you had 2 different punchlines for your joke. That was good. Double punch. It's like 2 bishops.
Yeah. Which one do you think was the light squared punchline and which was the dark squared punchline?
It's a good question.
I know, these are the questions that the people are afraid to ask, but here on the red couch, we don't pull any punches. I'm gonna end up, that's gonna be my move, Queen captures H1, because like if I do anything else and the answer ends up being Queen captures H1, I won't be able to sleep at night.
So like with Queen takes H7 and that other one?
Exactly. But what's he gonna do if I do that? He can check me. And I could block it, and that would mate me. That's a bad road. Maybe I'm glad I took a pause here, Spencer.
Pause for the cause.
Yeah, this is maybe Queen captures H1's not the answer, because I just took a little peek down that road and I didn't like where it ended. So let's take a peek down Queen B1 check. He's gonna block it with either the queen or the rook. I can't. This is my problem. I have no way of that's way too much calculating for me. Because the queen's just a queen trade, and then the rook is... I guess he'd probably do it with the rook, right? Because then that leaves open a check here that he likes. Maybe I can calculate this. Okay, goes back with the queen, so then he blocks with the rook. And there's nothing for me to do, so I'm just like, wow, now I'm in a worse situation. So no, we're not exploring that option anymore. This is hard. I see only 2 possible moves still. I see problems with both of them, but only one of them gives me a rook right away. All right, cool. I don't know what to do. Okay, this ended up being checkmate, right? When I calculated it? No, it's not checkmate. I guess we'll revisit. I mean, it's bad though. It's real bad. It's not checkmate because I can back it up 1 square, but that's check. Damn, man. I really just have to give up, but I'm gonna try to force my way through.
Why do you want to give up? You got the first move right.
Yeah, but then it
you want to give up when you got the first move right?
Usually it gets easier after you get the first move. Sometimes though it goes the other way. I'm in check. Oh, you know what it might be? That just now occurred to me. Move the king. And start kind of heading out here towards greener pastures over here on the left side, you know? Yo, that might be good. I like it. Ugh.
All right, so yeah, let's take a look at that one.
Let me hit to the analysis board on it. Oh shit!
So
I need the first move.
Rook 1 d4. Rook on d1 to d4.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. And then yeah, they're already off. So it's not queen. No, it is. It is. That's the first move. Thank you. Okay. Now we know it's not king f7. That's wrong. Don't play that.
So after queen b5 check, how many legal moves does black have?
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wow. 5. I didn't see that one when we were doing the puzzle.
That's the right one.
5 legal moves. So let's play it out. So boom. Wait. Ooh, that was not the one I want to play out. Delete that. Delete move. So then that's the right one.
What do you think?
Let's see what he would do. I guess trade queens.
You're upper rook. I mean, why would he do that?
Oh yeah.
What's the problem? You're upper rook.
I mean, there is no problem. All right. Well, if what you're saying is true, buddy, then I should be able to plug that in, and then do this, and I would solve the puzzle. Yeah. Wow. Cool.
yeah. Just look at all your legal moves.
Ooh, I'm gonna start. You know how we do start every episode? We've been doing with a puzzle rush. I just had a good idea. I'm gonna put these in a channel in the Discord, so people, following along at home will be like, okay, next to the stream summaries. Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, I like it. Hey. If they're keeping score at home, like in baseball, they say that in baseball, right?
They say in one of the sports. I don't know if it's swingy bats or shooty hoops, but I'll call it.
Yeah, they'll say like, that was actually an error on the second baseman if you're taking the score at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I guess they would actually do it on paper when they're like nerds. I call it scoreboard. And I
guess like baseball is just so slow that you can just like take notes of all the stats during the game.
Yeah. Very astute observation. We got nothing else to do with our hands.
Probably as well.
Would you like to send me a challenge maybe and play like a 10-minute rapid game?
Oh yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Now, if I beat you, we switch places, and I have to give you lessons. That's the rule.
Okay. I'd like that.
Yeah. I think if I go to the play screen,
there we go.
Play screen makes it come up, right? The chess screen.
All right, so we'll do what time control do you want?
At least 10 minutes, but I'd actually probably prefer like a 15-10.
All right, we'll do a 15-10 unrated random play.
Yes. May the best man win.
Well, but then I might not win.
Oh, I showed up for 1 second and then it disappeared. What the hell, Danny?
Go to the play. Go to play.
I found it. It came up again.
I mean, what are you doing? How do you not know how to accept a challenge?
It's my first day.
You mean what? You still didn't accept it yet?
It's teasing me. It'll pop up for 1 second, and then when I start to move my mouse towards it, it disappears.
Danny's getting you really good here. So go to at the top left?
I'm gonna see how you like it being on the receiving end. I'm gonna do it right so you can't play. 15-10 against Spencer Zug, unrated. Play. All right, now you see how easy it is. Bucko. Oh, show off.
Yeah, that was really tough. I don't know how I did it.
It was different. It was you.
I just got super lucky, I guess.
Yeah, well, must be nice. We weren't all born with a silver spoon in our mouth, Spencer. Oh, the Queen's Gambit. Interesting. I didn't know you played the Queen's Gambit. So they're basically two book moves that Black can play here, and it's either E6 or C6. Both of them, lead into different interesting and distinctive styles of play, which I don't have time to go into, but check out my YouTube. Oh, fuck. I hate you, Danny.
Well, I don't know what to play on move 2, Danny. I don't know.
It's a 15-minute game, man. I'm gonna clip that video and send it to Danny Wrench about why he needs to change that rule.
Thank you, because I've often thought that shouldn't be the case. On move 2, sometimes you do need to think about what to do.
We've talked about it on stream. We've talked about it off stream. We've made PowerPoints about it. Or I have. Yeah, that's easy. That's low-hanging fucking fruit, man. Daniel. I'm disappointed in I call him Daniel.
Right. Daniel Radford Wrench.
Is it really Radford, or did you just pull out of your English ass?
I pulled it out of my English ass.
I love it when you pull things out of there. I'm not gonna take with E because I want to keep my, somebody protecting my king boy. So I'm gonna take with Knight. I think it's fine for me to say my thought process out loud, even if I give some things away to you about my strategy. It's nothing about my strategy that you don't already know. At least nothing helpful. So.
Right, plus it might, confuse me so much.
Yeah, exactly. The old Kobayashi. And wherever I put him, I'm afraid you're just gonna attack him again, and we're gonna do that old song and dance. So let's just end. Was that a pre-move?
No, I just knew that you would take, and I instantly took back.
So it was like a pre-move adjacent.
No, it was a pre-move. It was a pre-move.
So you knew what I was gonna do, you motherfucker.
If you look at if you look at the notation, you can see
0.1
time. Then I said 0.1. Yeah, that's gonna always be a pre-move, pretty much.
Unless somebody's got really fast. No, there's no way. All right. I want to move my bishop, but you're starting to take away all the good squares, to put him at. I only see one, so let's put him there. Now the problem with that is if you pull forward to attack with that pawn, then I am in real trouble. I'm just putting him back, so that's a terrible idea. I'm glad I thought that out. Let's put him on E7 instead. Yeah. Chew on that for a while, Spencer.
I will.
I should have hit my marker button on my Twitch thing. I forgot. That marker's so helpful when I'm trying to clip later to have like a funny thing kind of here, funny thing kind of here.
Yeah, I had it where it was, you could type marker and it would do it. You could probably set that up somehow. I forgot how I set that up though.
There's so much work to be done on Red Couch Stream, and it'll get there. It's time for you.
Little things like that, you can knock them out.
Would that be from Mubot, you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about.
I could probably
maybe it was a Twitch thing, like that's So
the
Twitch
difference
itself.
between that and what I'm doing is just so our viewers would be able to do it too, right? Because I can have it. I'm gonna put it on my deck, so I just hit the button here.
Right.
But I want
Your viewers
viewers.
do it,
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to go to a different page. You can just type. You can just type.
Well, it's not easier than hit the button.
Oh, but you have to go to a different. Oh, I see. You have it all up there.
Yeah, I got like my Danny's, my counts, my Badum Tish.
Yeah. And yeah, do whatever you want.
So the problem with the move you just played, Spencer, I'm sure you can't wait to hear what I'm about to say, is that you're blocking in your no, wait, never mind. Sorry, I'm stupid. Just ignore me.
Okay.
Oh. Don't be a hassle. Just a hassle.
Right. That is how it goes. That is the saying.
You slarmy son of a bitch. This could turn into a discovered bishop sacrifice. Because if he wants me to take with the king and then open up like a check to do some weird bullshit. So let's just keep that in the back of our minds while we develop our pieces. All right, and if I play knight c6 and he answers with that, it initiates a chain of events that does end up okay with me because at the end of the day, I win. Or it's equal, so all right. That was a lot of calculating, maybe for nothing, man.
I hate when you calculate for nothing, right?
Waste time, I hate it, yeah. Richard will be here, not tomorrow, but Monday. Not here, but like my apartment, but in Georgia. And he'll be staying for a couple
That's
days.
cool.
So it'll be, yeah, so I guess Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday would be the possible days for a stream with him. As with the
Gotcha.
Should we call them guest spots or collabs? I kind of like collabs, like how rappers do it.
But he doesn't, it's sort of a guest, though.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate word. I want to develop this bishop, but there's literally only one place I can put him, and that's a weird place. So instead, I'm going to try something a little fun. You're really putting a lot of pressure on this side. On the left court.
The king side?
King side, thank you. King side, yeah.
I like left court. Like a royal court. It makes sense, really. If you think about it. But just not too much. Just the right amount of thinking about it, it makes sense.
Yeah, so too much for the thinking is what does me in most of the time. That's worse than not thinking at all, actually. Because not thinking at all, as an intuitive player, that can I can ride that wave.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of pleased as coming here into move 10 how I'm playing in this game.
Yeah, you're playing good. Your last move was good.
Yeah, and that was a hard one for me because I had to, it wasn't developing my undeveloped bishop. So,
Alright, I thought you wouldn't play it.
Thanks, Spencer. I mean, I'm not thanks, but yeah.
You're welcome. Anyway.
Yes. I'm glad. I'm pleased. We might see a higher caliber of chess from me from today's episode, just with it being earlier in the day. Because it's the weekend, or because I did so many doobies, we might, who knows? I mean, who fucking knows what we'll see.
Right. Anything's possible. Or probable.
And I don't expect to see a lot of our friends being much earlier than normal, but it will be up on our YouTube, and I think we're hitting some pretty, I think we're kind of killing it, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, let's kill it.
Kill it fucking dead.
Kill it dead, I say.
Ah, the old Queen E2. It's a move I haven't seen in a long time.
It's been quite many a moon.
Many a moon.
For us, last time I saw that one.
Man, you got a pretty hot pawn chain here.
It's alright, I might have been a little cocky with it, honestly. But I thought I could try something interesting,
No, I think you're pulling it off, and I appreciate it. What I don't want to mess with it, so I'm actually considering a more forceful f5, which is good because the e pawn covers, so you can't take with the bishop. But am I blocking in myself? Am I gonna regret that later? Because I won't be able to. I don't know. We'll find out. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna take on Passat now.
You can't, idiot.
Oh,
Looks like you can. I two-step. I took my time with it. When did I play e4, I wonder? Oh, move 5. Yeah, there's 3 moves in between.
No, it's
rules that I have governed by.
That's not how en passant works. What are you talking about, bro? The reason it didn't work was because you played f6 then f5, not because I played e4 then e5.
Oh, that's what I meant. I was just thinking I was white. Everything I said was true.
Right.
I was just looking at the wrong. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for calling me out on that.
It was a trip. It was a trip.
Yeah.
That's all.
You can't let me get away with shit like that, or people, start thinking that I'm coddled.
Right. Right, yeah, they'll think, like, this guy doesn't even play chess.
Yeah.
But I know he plays chess. He just doesn't talk right.
They're not. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but...
No, I know you like your joke there.
Sometimes it's difficult for me not to interrupt when I come up with something I think is funny. I'm just like, give me some better! I made that joke in Nate's stream no less than 2 times. It just in the chat, the sparkling checkers. Yeah.
Did he ban you?
He laughed at it. He was like, ha, sparkling checkers. Oh, and he gave me a shout out too, which is nice. That's on the list.
Yeah, that is nice. We tried to shout him out that one time.
God, that was so embarrassing, man. I'll never live that down.
I'm embarrassed for us.
Where's my red couch notes? Learn how to do a shout out. Now
yeah, just exclam shout out, right? And that's the thing, like exclam marker, that I'm not sure how I set it up, you know?
Probably so long ago that you did.
Right, because I don't think I used MooBot for that. I mean, I used MooBot for, like, other stuff. But not for, like, Twitch-specific stuff like that, you know? Not that interacted with Twitch in that exact way.
Dude, your position is so good right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, playing F5 was probably wrong, positionally.
Well, I had such a good, you know, I had a good reason for doing it.
Well, you said because it was forcing, but it was, like, the least forcing move.
Is the reason that it's bad because now this pawn's kind of blocked with nothing to do?
The reason it's bad is that you don't have any pressure against my center, and that's why you have such little space.
And that's why I feel like I have no moves to even consider.
Right.
Man.
So you want to break at my center, and then you unbroke. That's why the break was good, but the unbreak was bad.
This is good stuff. We should do this more often. I think this is good for me and good content too. Me playing you, where we kind of explain things and what I'm doing.
Yeah. Learning about strategy.
Yeah. And we play a long game if we want to stop and talk about one specific thing for a really long time. There's not going to be some dude in Nevada getting mad like, hey, why aren't you moving?
That'll still happen. That'll still happen.
Well, I can take off puzzle level. We don't need to see the puzzle level anymore. Not anymore. So I'm worried. Even though it's not my turn, and I could be clocked out, like doing whatever I want right now. I'm gonna think about this game anyway. I'm worried about Bishop H6. Because if he plays that, there's not a really good way for me to get rid of the bishop. So, like, of course, I'll move my rook away by either playing rook E8 or rook F7. But then he's got a fucking bishop on H6, and my king is going to be here, and that's like... It's not good, right? Like, I can't specifically articulate why it's bad right now, but I bet the end of the game will involve him checkmating me, and that bishop will have a part in that play. So I'm worried about that. There's something I can do about it to stop it right now. But if he plays it, what will I do? Those are the two candidates. Man, I really wish I'd thought about that before I made my last move, and maybe I could have stopped it. I guess I want to move the king up, and I want to get the king out, but if the bishop's here, I can't do that. Damn, maybe the king up would have been a good move. King G7 might be a good move if he doesn't play this now, because then... No, that's a terrible move. What am I thinking? This guy plays like a master. Everything's covered. This guy's worthless. I regret never getting my light squared bishop out to live up to his light squared potential. Hey, I like, for me though, if we're talking about me moves, I like queen D5. Because it develops my queen, puts her in the center where she can do a lot of business, and I don't immediately see a way that will come back to bite me in the ass immediately. I really like queen D5. Damn, well, you know what? I might have liked it a lot more than I like G6, actually. If I could turn back time! Man, I gotta get that as a soundbite. If I could turn back time... Get sound bite. If I could turn back time. Make sure I spell it like I sing it. Yeah. Alright, so he didn't play the move I was most scared of, probably because it's terrible, and I have no reason to be scared of it. Instead, he played King F1. What the f? It's important to say why did he play that? Now, if I was playing like somebody online at 700, there would be no point in asking why did he play that, because fucking who knows. But Spencer's a master, and he doesn't play moves just to play. He doesn't shoot just to shoot. So if Spencer plays King F1, there's a goddamn good reason he played King F1. Let's see if we can figure it out, gang. Maybe he just hates castling. No idea why he played that. All right, we'll do
Castling's for chumps.
See, now I want to play so I think that this is ultimately the King G7 a terrible idea. So I'm gonna go the move. I don't know why you played the King, and instead of sitting here and figuring it out, maybe you were just trying to trick me. We'll find out when we analyze this, I guess. I can't even begin.
It was a deep move, what can I say? It was a deep move. Even I might not understand it fully, you know?
Wow. Keep me up at night, man. I hope you can explain that to me in a way that I'm satisfied with your explanation at the end of the game, because that might keep me up at night. Because I spent like 2 minutes like going through the things you might do and like playing chess and calculating, and then you're like, you pull that out of your English ass.
Right.
I think you want me to take bishop to play bishop g5. I think you want that, because then you're gonna be like, haha, and then it doesn't matter what I do, I'm probably fucked to that eventually. That's the Chesterbrook difference. So constipated right now. I mean, claustrophobic right now. Well, a little constipated.
You're afraid of Santa Claus? Claustrophobic?
It took me a second, but I got there right before you said it. Not bad.
Actually, I stole that from a SpongeBob.
He does great work, SpongeBob. Yeah, I'm familiar with his work. I see what's about to happen. I'm just trying to figure out how to, I mean, I know that's bad because that eventually leads to the end of the world. What about that? Oh, that might save me. Because then you can't push the pawn. And it's covered by my G. This might be, oh, Hail Mary, full of grace. Oh, God! Can you give me a take back? I was doing a... Oh, you can't. We can't do that on chess.com, can we?
You wanted to play h5?
Yeah, I mean, you saw me, and yeah, I totally went to play h5. And then I was trying to be funny and do like you know, like Catholics do. Ah, man.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because you played h6, but I could just, we could just miss a move.
Live by the sword, die. Yeah, miss a move. Can we do that, please? Will you do, well, that won't even be, because then you can't move it back. Whatever you move.
Well, we'll have to, I'll move it back, h5, knight back, then you'll have to like triangulate with your king.
I'm not smart enough to do that, but if you can just tell me what to do and make it right, then I would like
Okay, so it'll be my turn after you play h5 is the idea. Alright, so play h5. Now play king h8. There. Okay, now play king g7.
Oh, g7. Oh, g7.
And now play king g8.
Oh, you're so
Right, now it's my turn, yeah.
You're so smart.
I am pretty smart.
Flip. Spencer does something smart. I still don't have like an accurate, you know, accuracy rating from Danny, but fuck him. I'd rather just see, you know, I would play the game the way it was meant to be played in my mind, not in my hands.
Sure. I can agree with that, maybe.
But also stop making misplays, Park, because come on.
Right, mouse slips.
Yeah, mouse slip, come on. How old are you? And this Twitch chat can be a lot bigger, why not? I'm really happy with my last move, which was called H5 instead of that bullshit 3 move.
Right. Yeah.
I'm really happy with H5 because I was getting really scared about what you're about to do, and I think I found the only like clean ass way out.
You might be right.
I might even take the time to plug this game into chess.com manually, but without that weird 2-step to see the the accuracy ratings, and I might be interested enough to do that.
It's an interesting thing to do.
Good job developing all your pieces.
Thank you.
You don't just practice. You practice what you preach, and I respect that. The only, I mean, I want to develop. Well, I want to do it too, but is Bishop D7 worth it? Yeah, it is. It connects your rooks. Of course, it's worth it, Park. Get out of here with that attitude. I don't see anything immediately that makes it a terrible idea, so lock it in. Rook H3. Giddy. It's so developed, man. Your pawn chain is doing its job. I want to get developed too. That's kind of okay because it helps lead toward an eventual pawn break or push or something. That's kind of okay too for the same idea, although I'd have to move the knight. This sort of works. I don't like E8 because my pawn's in the way of it. I guess Rook D8, Rook on A to D8 is the best move because it's a middle file, so it's in the middle. And yeah. All right. Oh, but he's attacking it if he plays Knight F7, but who cares? Who cares? I don't care. So there it is. That's how you decide on a move when the game is hard. When your opponent has 3 times your ELO.
Then it's kind of tough.
It's tough, but you just play your best, and sometimes these games can be the most informative. Right, Dodger? He said meow.
Classic Dodger. He's a good boy.
Oh, I didn't hear the ding. He is a good boy. All right, Rook G3. All right, you're patiently getting your checkmate prepared. And there's nothing I can even do about it. Not about it. It's hard being a park sometimes. See, I wish I hadn't played Rook D8 because now I want to try to get my knight involved and maybe he can save the day, but nope. Fuck you, knight.
Right. Yeah.
Last turn, but I didn't realize it. I could put. No, that wouldn't even. I couldn't even like 2-step. My knight is not getting over there anymore. Maybe if I tried to bring this up, quote, Rook F7 to bring this rook in to try and help out the situation. What's gonna do me in? What is gonna do me in? This could be so many things. I guess probably move this knight somewhere and then bring in that bishop, because remember how enticing a bishop can be in that position. And then I move, and then he comes down like that. It's probably what's gonna happen, so... Here we go. Maybe the king can defend for himself a little bit. Because now it covers that square, so he can't move... I don't know. No. Who's gonna... Yeah, he can't put the bishop there, but he'll just block it with... Oh, jeez.
Don't show draw offers for this game. I'll click that.
Yeah, fair enough. I wouldn't have accepted your position either, Spencer, but hey, you can't blame a guy. If you don't ASK, you don't GET. want you to draw me like one of your French girls, Spencer.
My position's pretty good, huh?
It's really good, but I don't know how you're gonna. I mean, it's like if you don't know anything about chess, you're gonna look at this and say, "Hey, they're equal."
Right. Equal material.
It used to be the only thing I would look at because I guess it used to be that's the only thing that mattered. Oh god, that feels amazing. Oh, I love cleaning out my ears. I imagine that's what sex feels like for women. Alright, stop park. Don't be lazy.
I mean, alright, I guess I'll just do this.
What does that I guess mean? Let me overanalyze that for
I
a
couldn't
minute.
find anything better than it, you know?
I mean, so...
I could have done this for, you know, like the last 4 or 5 moves, but...
Well, it's pretty good, because I can't take it with my queen.
Oh, really?
Let's pretend like he didn't already know that. Oh, wow, I guess you can. That was funny.
True. I thought I was, you know, sacking my bishop.
You don't believe it? Oh, okay, so the queen can't go here. 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 Well, if you're trying to put your queen someplace safe, and you have 6 options, and 5 of them aren't really safe, you go with the 6th option. It doesn't take...
I have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, my analysis is spot on. In theory, I'm like the best chess player ever. It's in the practice that... Well, not even in... No, that's not true. I take that back. You have a checkered pass, Spencer.
Yep.
A checkered pass to do. I have one. There's only one response to this that isn't completely stupid. He knew. Yeah, he knew it too. That's why he pre-me'd. If it is for free, it is for me, but that's not for free, so I don't know why I'm talking about it. Let's move on.
I pre-moved rook takes c3. I pre-moved rook takes c3. Is that what you were looking at?
Yeah. Because I didn't immediately see the rook, so I was like, look, I got a free pawn.
I had my pre-move ready for you.
It's really funny that you had that free move ready. I'm glad you shared that with me. Okay. But, I should stop laughing because this is not going my favor. Oh, wait, there is a free pawn on the board. Where did that come from? Also, when did I get a point down? A lot of questions. Ah, that was it. You took a pawn, I took a knight, you took a bishop. Yay, Park, you figured it out! Alright, so yeah, well, let's even the fucking odds, right? Excellent. Look behind you, Spencer, it's the cat. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna leave that up for a second, actually.
Oh, I see. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, it's like he's not hurting nobody back there.
Count by count, I can't figure out which square on the G file I should move my rook to. It's the 8th square, Park. Alright, queen captures h5. So I did not level the playing field. Now my bishop's in serious trouble. Not serious trouble, but... Okay, well, let's just take a beat. A lot of shit going on. I really like rook h8 because the rook's protected by his buddy, his backdoor friend there. The rooks are friends. That would also protect this bishop. I definitely don't want to take the bishop and think, oh, or take the rook and think bishops are better than rooks, because then this scary business comes into play, which I think leads to my eventual demise. Probably. So, yeah, let's do it. Get a little on time, so I can't talk as much as I. Why'd you do that? Oh, that's why you did that. That's why you did that. Man, you're good. One legal. And you, yeah, okay. Well, I
good game. That was a really good game.
I think so too. I would like to eventually.
You saw if you took my rook there that I was queen h6 was checkmate.
I think I did.
It was mate in one even. If you played bishop takes rook instead of rook h8.
Yes, I did. I even said it out loud. Yeah, you're proud of me, right? That was like my first instinct is like, oh, bishops are better than rooks. But if we do that, it's
right.
It wasn't mate in one, was it?
Yeah, it was mate in one. Queen h6, mate in one. Go back to the position. Stop moving. Stop clicking so much. You know, just stay on the position.
So it's right here. So,
yeah, there you go.
Oh, because I was thinking that was the escape square, but Pawnee McBoy, he's got it. Okay, yeah. So I did not see it was mate in one, so don't be proud of me. But I did see it. I said it was like some nasty business.
So go back a few moves before this.
Oh, evaluation.
A few more. Yeah, a few more. Just back up a few more moves. Yeah, like around. Yeah, right before bishop c4. Yeah, here. So in this position, I saw that checkmate. Queen h6 checkmate.
Oh, let me take that in for a second.
Well, I thought for a long time here, and I said, I guess I'll play bishop c4. Remember?
Yeah, and I was
like, said, what do you mean, I guess?
What does that mean?
Well, I thought that's what I had calculated, was queen h6 mate in that position.
So you knew I was going to do this. Or sorry, you did that, and then because there's only one space square for my. Did you know I would play queen a5?
Yeah.
Because it's the only safe square for my queen. You knew I would.
Yeah. So I figured that was pretty easy to figure out, you know. Then I played knight takes e6 check, forking you with everything.
I don't know why I'm so amazed. Like you have some magic power. It doesn't take an idiot. Like,
I didn't hate my queen. What the fuck? Holy shit!
So you knew I was going to my queen to h6, and then you're like, okay, then you knew your next move would be
knight takes e6 check. Forking all your pieces. Remember when I forked everything?
Yeah,
knight?
Right.
The knight is the one that looks like a horse.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's funny.
No, it's not here. We're pretending, remember? We're pretending.
Oh, yeah, don't actually do it. Yeah.
Right,
so you put
the bishop c4 arrow. You start with bishop c4. Let's get back on track here.
Yeah.
It's bishop b5. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Nailing it. Right.
Alright.
Okay, come on. Now I knew that you would play bishop takes knight because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want me to take your rooks, right?
Right, and if I move the king, you have free choice of whichever of my rooks. You can just take your room and do whatever you want.
Right. So bishop takes is what you played.
Yeah, and the queen's not there anymore, so I played bishop takes, and now the bishop.
No. Let me say things. Then I knew I would play bishop takes bishop, right, from c4 to e6.
From c4 down to e6.
Remember, we're pretending it's on c4.
This bishop's here, yeah.
Then I saw. This is where I saw my c3 pawn is hanging, but I pre-moved rook takes c3.
Oh.
Right, but I also noticed that's where my h5 pawn's hanging. I mean h4, I meant h4, sorry. My h4 pawn's hanging, because your bishop would take it. And so I thought if you played bishop takes h4, then I'd play queen h5 like I did in the game.
And that's exactly what happened, because you knew
that's exactly what happened.
I would say if it's for free, it's for me when I did it too.
Well, all I care about is if you take my free stuff. I don't calculate other moves, right? If you don't take my free pawn, great. If you do, then I have a variation ready.
So it's like you don't care what happens because either way you're fine.
Yeah. So then after queen h5, I saw you could take my rook, but I have checkmate with queen h6 mate. You could, that's the mate that we talked about.
That was a beautifully calculated mate.
Yeah, I crushed it. I calculated all that. That's how you would do it. You'd win a position like this.
And there's nothing that you did that I'm not intellectually capable of wrapping my head around. I know all
Agreed.
the things that you, all the ideas that you use. I mean, you look pretty far ahead. And you went to a place that I'm not comfortable going. And how far ahead you looked?
No, you're far away from being able to see that from here right now. But you could take every step. You could take every step.
And it's a place I've been before in like a very specific puzzle I tried really hard on. You know, I might like just barely like, you know, poke my head through to that other realm and just look around for a second and then slide back into my, I was gonna say mediocrity, but so the accuracy rating is horse shit. We can't even look at it because they gave you.
Well, it's only because we made those you know, manual moves, but I think I still played pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, even with you have 1400 rating, even if you made what was it 4 bullshit blunders in the middle of the game.
yeah.
Which one are you? So there's like details. Oh, I'm curious what it says. They made it, yeah, at least 1 blunder, 3 mistakes and a blunder. I bet those are the 4 moves. Wait, was that? It thinks the move 18 bishop b4 was a blunder. That wasn't one of the moves that we did. Why does it think that's a blunder? Let me see.
I think can you hear me? Probably not.
I can hear you now. Were you talking earlier?
Oh, no, yeah, my internet was kind of messing up. But I think it's okay.
Did you hear my question?
You said that 18 bishop f4 was a blunder?
That's what Danny's saying. I'm picking sides.
Well, so on move 18, I could play bishop c4 to win your e6 pawn like I did later in the game. Like that long variation we were talking about, so maybe it just wants me to take your pawn. But I don't know, I thought that I could just keep building, because I don't want to trade white square bishops.
They said that knight h3 is the best, Danny's saying. Which seems really bizarre to me.
Yeah, to go to f4. I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. But, I mean, after bishop f4, am I not winning still?
Oh, no, I think you are. It's just... Let's find out.
Yeah, so, I mean, whatever. Yeah. I mean, I could just I'm just winning here. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I get way too caught up in what Danny says is a blunder or a good move. I gotta put that shit to bed.
Yeah, also, right, yeah. So you want to talk about king f1?
Yes, I do. Let's look at that position. Rahal. Danny.
Also, this stream's getting like kind of choppy. I think you want to make sure that it's not running the engine.
It says it's
somehow.
You're right. It is getting kind of choppy.
Yeah, this happens when we analyze. It's not so choppy otherwise. Only when we hit analysis. What's that about?
This evaluation marker here, that's got to be off, and that's been off this whole time.
I can't see what you're talking about.
All right. It's
evaluation marker. I don't know what that means.
Isn't that what the only thing I need to turn off? You see it now on the stream?
No, I can't see it. I think because it's stuck.
Oh, it is stuck.
It's frozen. Yeah, it's frozen. It's like
bigger problems.
For the first time in forever, it's frozen. Okay, there we go, maybe. Yeah, it's still okay. Yeah.
It's still frozen on my Twitch.
I think that doing a game review is slowing it down, maybe. Yeah. Do you think that is possible?
Oh, it's 100% possible. I also added like these things like viewer attack. They're like add-ons and extensions that I was playing with that might be slowing it down.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's pretty recent.
Yeah, agreed. We don't usually have those particular tech problems.
Right. I mean, the last couple of streams it has been, but before that it wasn't.
You're right. It says unstable. Man, Twitch is even calling us out. Network connectivity issues. Do I have a VPN running? No. You know what? How about
it's only when you're in analysis. Like if you're in if you're like playing live, it's not like that.
Well, I have everything's closed now. The analysis are. Now's probably a good time to take a break anyway, because we've been streaming for an hour and 20.
Well, alright, yeah, you'll never learn about King F1, though. But alright.
Yeah, hold on. I do want to sorry, I just forgot. You know how I am.
No, we can take a break and come back to it, you
You
know.
have to remind me because I'm going to forget over the break.
Alright, I'll keep it open on my screen.
I want to leave no analysis open during the break. I want Danny out of here for a second and give Twitch a second to catch up.
Okay.
And maybe I should go to my extensions here and just remove anything I've added. There's a lot of them on here. Take off viewer attack, deactivate. Get rid of dice roll, deactivate. Get rid of...
Yeah, unroll those dice. We're not Coldplay.
Exactly.
You know the song I'm referencing?
I'm hoping it's The Scientist.
No, it's I used to roll the dice. Viva la vida. Viva la vida.
I know three Coldplay songs. I know The Scientist, I know Fix You, and I know The Scientist's a cappella version. And if it's not one of those three, then I just don't know it.
One of them was another one, so. Well, anyways, yeah.
Okay, I uninstalled some things. Maybe that'll help. I do need to take a PP, you know, my usual.
Oh, you know, let's just do a little break. BRB.
It went from unstable to excellent. I bet you $100 that was the problem. All right, but we're coming back from the break. We'll look at King F1. Yeah. Oh my. So, which add-ons, extensions, bad idea for me. Or at least overdoing it, bad idea. Holy challenges, Batman. Alright, let's go to, I know what I should do.
Hey!
Hey!
What up?
Not that count. That's count, yeah. What the hell's going on?
Oh, right. So about King F1, right?
Yeah!
So, well, first of all, go to move 13, knight g5. You just click on it in the notation, yeah. So there, imagine my king was still on e1.
Okay, then I would, oh, alright, I can pretend this.
What would you do different now? Yeah.
Oh, I take this hanging bastard right here.
Right.
So wait.
So king f1 protects my pawn in the case of...
So you were thinking about this
Knight
before you
five.
moved the knights. So you were thinking,
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Because you were going to play queen d5, which is a good move.
So you knew this was coming. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
So you already...
It's a positional move.
And you knew you wanted to play knights g5. So you're already thinking, well, I better move my king here to cover the g2 square. And I'm like, I don't know why I did that. I'm not going to think about it long enough to figure it out. I'm just going to have to tell me at the end of the game.
Another thing, if you go back to, like, go to 11 g6.
11 g6.
If I castle, then you could take my h pawn. That's why I didn't want to castle to protect my g pawn. And plus, I want my rook on the h file anyway. You know, I'm attacking your king.
That's a good file for the rook.
Yeah, so king f1 is better than castling then, or king g1 after king f1, king g1. I was gonna play king g1 if I needed to, you know.
When you explain it like that, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's logical.
Yeah. But at the time, man, I was befuddled. I had no idea
Yeah.
she won. Yeah, good stuff. Good game, Spencer. I enjoyed that. Let's see
Good game,
how I fare against the scrubs online.
Yeah, well, maybe we can ask TLC about it.
Ah, because I know how they feel about scrubs. They don't want no scrubs.
Alright.
They define a scrub, their own personal definition of a scrub is a guy who's hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride.
That's just one example. That's just one example.
Right. Also, a scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly. Also known in some circles as a buster. Man, he likes moving pawns. This guy likes moving pawns.
Well, I've always heard the flyness of a scrub is up for debate.
I suppose. I mean, there is some subjectivity to it, but I don't know. I don't have anything place funny to take that joke, so I'm gonna stop talking. I don't like moving pawns when I have undeveloped pieces, but I know this motherfucker's trying to play bishop b4, so I'm gonna do it anyway.
I mean, you played a lot worse this game than in our game.
Well, 'cause I'm just playing like an idiot now, so who cares?
But why didn't you take his B pawn? You attacked his B pawn and he just let you take it.
I used all my thinky powers by playing you.
I guess so.
It happens.
Yeah, I've been there. Out of thinky powers.
Yes. You require additional resources. Not enough mana.
I hate when I don't have enough mana.
It's the worst, man. There's not a good spot. I feel like I've had this conversation with myself recently. The only good place for my bishop is right here. Because that's the bad place. So if I want to castle, I gotta move them, but... Okay, I'll do it. I'm convinced. I really want to get my ELO back to where I'm flirting. Just flirting. I don't have to be 1,000. I just want to be like, where I can say things like road to 1,000 without being laughed at.
Yeah, it's laughable now.
100%. But it wasn't, you know, a couple months ago.
It wasn't before, yeah, it wasn't.
This is
But now it's laughable.
It's laughable. So let's castle about it, laughable about it.
Oh, you'd raise your ELO if you, like, took your opponent's free pieces.
Where's my bang?
Instead of looking all around like the dog from Up. Or a squirrel? Remember that? That was funny for a minute. Squirrel.
Yeah, I remember. It was a pop culture wave.
Yeah, it was a big one. It was a big one.
This guy sucks. I'm gonna push him.
I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
No, I've been hoping somebody would bring that one back. Did you actually see the movie up?
Yeah, I saw it.
Amazing.
I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot.
Too. Man, we don't often agree on movies, I think, but we agree on that one. Would you agree with that assessment that we don't often agree on movies?
Well, I mean, I liked Shawshank.
Yeah,
just not as much as you.
Love Shawshank. We don't agree.
Right.
Don't consider us agreeing on Shawshank because of how much I like it.
I mean, it's very good. It's a very good movie. It's you know, I think it's a touch overrated, but you know.
Exactly.
Just a touch, you know?
Right now, I want to fight you.
Well, I feel the same way about The Office, you know?
Office is the touch overrated, I agree.
Yeah, but it's still very good, you know? It's still very good.
That's an accurate assessment of The Office, 100%. I don't like my position at all. I think it's ugly. And I don't think this makes it any better. But I'm doing it no, because he's attacking that square, that pawn with 2 pieces, and I'm only defending it with 1. Hey, how about this? Oh. That's fun and interesting. Yeah, we'll try it. Now I'm attacking it with as many pieces, now I'm defending it with as many pieces as he's attacking it with.
You're even defending it more than he's attacking it, really.
Oh, is that unnecessary?
No, I'm saying you did double defense with your last move. You defended with 2 things at once.
Well, you can't have too much defense. Alright, push up. This time I want to calculate that. Oh, how about calculate? Push. I take. Gross. Only 6. Indubitably. Alright, I don't really know what to do, so we're just gonna do that. That's not the kind of thinking that gets you to... Yeah, it's not the thinking that gets you to a 100, 1,000, is it?
No. No, it's not.
Don't do that.
He's... And that's generally not a... On the rim, knights are grim. On the... That seems pretty good. It's an outpost, right? Because it's protected by...
Yeah, that knight's awesome. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So that is, yeah. Knights on the rim sometimes aren't grim.
And now when it gets in on B3, then you've got to be free. You know? You got to be free.
Often said chess is that's too good for that.
No, it's not. It's not.
You just came up with that?
It's on the spot. On the spot.
Really good, Spencer.
With knight on B3. You got to be free. it almost works, really. I mean, it does, I guess.
It's like a slant rhyme, dude. It totally works. It doesn't have to be perfect to work.
It doesn't have to be perfect to work. That's true. That's
So
true.
I know he's gonna play knight b3, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Because you know, my life is just over. We had fun, everybody. Let's at least let him en passant.
But you can still play knight b3,
I know, but
which he did.
I
Yeah.
thought he'd be so enticed by the prospect of an en passant that he wouldn't.
Yeah. Which, I mean, he should have probably taken on Passant, but his move's good too. Because then he's got that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll answer it with that, and then he'll probably respond with that, and then I'll be like, fuck, what do I do? Chess.
That's chess, baby.
That's chess, bruh. Nobody said it would be easy or worth it, but we're doing it anyway.
Nobody said. There's your song for you.
Now I know that Coldplay song.
That's the one. That's the one. That's 2 of the 3 songs you know. Good move. Good move. Hanging everything. Come on, you hung all your pieces that move. You hung your knight, which you didn't even notice he took it last move.
Yeah,
there was a knight there. And then forked all your pieces at the same time.
Yeah, this game's not gonna be. I'm not happy with this game or my life. There's a lot of things I wish I could change about the world.
Like the song "I'd Love to Change the World." You know that one?
No,
By 10 years after.
I don't know that band.
That's the only song of theirs that I know.
One hit wonder, huh?
Maybe. Perhaps.
I'm 8 points down, but I mean, I could still possibly pull this out of my English ass. But probably not. I just want to resign. I just want to go to the next one. That's not going to get me to 1,000, but you know, sometimes you got to take the easy way out. All right. Another shot. Not going to screw this one up.
Just remember what we talked about trying to treat the position like the puzzles, you know?
That's right. But not yet. I mean, this obviously isn't a puzzle because there's nothing here. So this is theory, so I'll just play, well, I'm used to them doing one of those boys, but I think the knight?
Why should they do one of those other boys?
Because theory, the book moves for the Queen's Gambit for move...
Why are those the right moves? Why, what do they do?
Oh, they protect this pawn. Oh, I see what you're doing. You fucking good coach, you. And that they protect this. They attack this pawn, but that knight also protects the pawn.
Yeah, but they should have a pawn in the center, not a knight. That's why people play CD after it. We talked about that. Knight f6. You should play CD.
I'm gonna add that to my book. CD is a fancy way of saying the knight on C captures the pawn on C captures the pawn on D. The folks at home, if you're confused by that.
It's really a less fancy way.
Well, that depends on your subjective definition of fancy. Meow.
Yeah, it has less letters and numbers in it.
I'm convinced.
It's more concise.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? This is a puzzle, Park. You're not playing a chess game, you're doing a chess puzzle, so there's gotta be something here to find, so look for it till you find it. You have lost on time. This is a fun way to also protect this pawn where a lot of tension's building.
Yeah, moving your queen out in the opening is a really good idea.
But look what I got out of it. Sometimes it's okay
He
to break.
did hang something to your queen, so that was good. You weren't even threatening that. He just hung it on his own.
Yes, baby.
It's still not that bad for him, right?
No, it's not. We're seeing now it's really not that bad for him.
Yeah, so... Well, he didn't see it, but, you know.
It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that. I can't do that, but I want to. But
That doobie.
I can't do that. Also, he's probably gonna do something crazy like that next turn. I mean, something. No, well, I'll just do that. But then I don't have any other squares, and then he'll do. I'm getting off track. I want to attack this square, and why not attack it with my queen? And hey, this pins No, it's not.
You know, Subway has some buy one get one free footlongs going on.
Subway?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I can get like 2 footlongs after tax and tip for like $12.
That's a good deal. Shame that's
Yeah.
Subway, though.
That's a good deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good deal. And Subway's fine. I don't mind Subway.
It's alright. I mean, it gets the job done, right?
I'll pick Publix over Subway every time unless there's a deal like that. That would get me into Subway, but yeah.
Right.
Well, now I think the count would say that if I take that, I think that jives now. Now the situation has changed. You're right, Park. All right.
That's how you count to 2.
And people say the public schooling education system is failing, which doesn't even make sense as a joke because I was privately educated. And I'm stupid. Layers, baby.
Well, then it actually did make sense because the public school system wouldn't be failing.
You're right. I didn't even realize it, but I'm a genius. Oh, my bang! That's what I was gonna look for. Move for me if you move, Spencer.
Alright, but I'll hang your queen on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like there's a pretty serious delay on the stream.
I removed some of the extensions and it went from poor to excellent. I think that fixed
Oh,
it.
maybe I should refresh.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, this is getting spicy like a meatball.
No, it is far behind. It's like, I mean, I would say like a minute behind or so.
Interesting. Let me investigate.
Like, or 90 seconds behind, maybe. I mean, it's hard to tell, you know, but it seems like it's quite a serious ways behind.
Oh. Get that other night centralized. Yeah, I agree with your assessment. I haven't waved my hands yet, and I just waved my hands. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's quite a bit behind, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Castle? I'd like to figure out why this is happening.
Yeah, it's kind of cray. That shit's cray.
Well, I also want to win this game of chess. They're not the best multitasker when I've been smoking.
Well, just win the game first, then deal with that later.
You're right. As an adults, we are able to prioritize things.
Do them consecutively. Not consequently. All right, yeah, not concurrently. Right. Not concurrently, yeah.
Call back. Oh, now my queen's in trouble. Yeah, but I think I might know how to save her. Yep, just... Oh, well, that hangs Maguire there. Oh, we got lots of issues. This saves the queen and protects Maguire. But is there anything scary about that? I hope not. Alright, let me do something really distinctive, so I'll see it on the stream and be able to, and I'll start.
Yeah.
A stopwatch.
That's smart. That's smart.
Timer. Stopwatch. I should have gotten this ready before I did the distinctive thing, but alright, we'll just look for it. Alright, you got it. Oh. Yeah, alright, I have to take back. I actually have 2 options though. I can take back with a knight. That'd be alright. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, bad. No, actually, maybe that's fine. These are the things I should think about before I make the move.
You're right.
I just did the distinctive thing.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. How many seconds was it?
I didn't start the stopwatch.
What? Yeah, I saw you do it.
I tried to find it on my thing, and then I was like, well, now it's too late because it's been too long. But we'll try it again. Let me. Oh wait.
Just play the game. Can you just play the goddamn game?
Yeah. Let me just hang my knight real quick.
What's wrong with you? Why do you do that? Why did you do that?
I don't actually want my ELO to get higher because I'm scared of what that would mean because it would make my opponents harder. So I'm subconsciously sabotaging myself.
Well, the first step is admitting it.
Yeah, but what's the second step? I've been on the first step for a long time. Ooh, bold move.
That was the least bold move. I couldn't find a move less bold than A6, honestly.
Well, you're not.
Every move would be more bold than that.
What about A7?
It was already on A7.
Dude, dang it. That's
Yeah.
good point.
It was literally the least bold move on the
What was
board.
the least bold move he could have done?
Yeah, but okay, now he's got you. That's what he should have done last move.
Yeah.
That would have been a bold move.
That's good for several reasons, and I don't like any of them. Come on, Magnus Carlsen. Oh no.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Everything's bad. Alright, who hit resign? Maybe. Probably. Dude, this guy is good. Alright, Samuel.
Yeah, this guy's really good. He's 779.
Yeah, he's playing like at least like a 786. Let me figure out the stream delay real quick.
Okay.
And I can focus on the game, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Well, I'm just gonna Google, actually, let me ask ChatGPT. I've never asked him about Twitch before. I wonder if he knows. I'm yelling, I guess. Why do I have a stream delay on Twitch? Stream delay on Twitch can be several factors. Internet connection, I don't think that's an issue. Twitch.
I feel like it's more intentional delay setting. That's what I thought it was more. Is that what that says? Intentional delay setting?
Yeah, that's number 5. I started reading at 1. So yeah, let's dip forward. Twitch allows streamers to check.
I already read all the other ones.
Where you're so fast. Do I find the intentional delay setting?
Alright, we did that one time for poker, remember?
That was like weeks ago. Settings.
I mean, I'm just saying that. Right, I'm just saying that's what it was.
Yeah.
Not that you
surely I
should
should have
remember
back.
it. But yeah, maybe it got, unset back, or maybe it was in OBS. There's a stream delay setting. It said if you scroll up, the OBS was like the first one. Oh, you're in there. Yeah, you're in there.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, okay. Go to
Advanced. Okay, I see.
settings of the gear. Go to advanced, and then it says go to stream delay. Right here. See, it's not on, so we good.
Gotcha. See it, yeah, you're right. Maybe it is one of the other things. Maybe it's an encoding setting?
Ooh. How do I check my encoding settings?
I don't know. Oh, right.
I'm still yelling at the GPT. My encoding settings.
I like how it just tells you how to do everything.
It's great, right? This is the future. Sorry for yelling. No worries about the caps. Look how smart it is. This just blows me away every time I work with it. But he talks too fast. No, check your encoding settings. Okay, you can just tell me OBS with answers. You can. I don't use the other stuff. Tell me OBS with answers. I don't use the others. Just so you know. Memory updated. Now he knows in the future, he's just gonna tell me. I fucking love this thing. In OBS file settings.
Yeah, I like how you can also type in like kind of random stuff and it understands you.
I wasn't sure if it would know immediately, but it just jumped right. It really is so good, yeah. All right, file settings, click on output. You'll see two things at the top, simple and advanced. I'm on advanced. In simple mode, I switch to advanced. Yeah, it's right, buddy. This ain't my first rodeo. Now explain to me like I'm 5 how to do this. Encoder like 265. Ooh.
We're learning a lot on this stream. I like it.
Yeah, this has been a great episode.
Thank you, Chad GPT.
He said you're welcome.
Thank you for stealing our jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, please keep us alive. This. Okay, I don't know how. What should the rate control be? What should the rate control be? I wish I could talk to it instead of typing. My productivity would quadruple. The rate control. Here are the common rate controls. Constant VBR. So I'm streaming chess with Spencer. Spencer, which one do I use? We're streaming a chess game with your friend Spencer, where the video content likely involves less fast-moving and complex visuals. You can use CBR constant burst rate.
Okay. With your friend Spencer.
All right, so he said CBR. All right, we'll go with him. And now, is 2500 kbps okay? Is 2500 kbps good? All right, he says it's okay. Good. It's a lot to read. Very fast. Ooh, there's
a lot of stuff.
Okay. Should I put my CPU usage to... Right now it's on very fast, but we can make it faster.
You have the technology?
Make my CPU usage, quote, ultra fast?
Yeah, but the question mark should have been outside the quote.
I disagree. I think it should have been inside, right?
No, ultra fast isn't the setting name. It doesn't have the question mark in it.
I don't know. I thought grammar rules were just weird about that one, but I might be wrong.
Oh, really?
I think so.
You mean it should normally be inside, like that?
Yeah, so the joke that we would say in the English department was, "I want you inside me," and that was the quotation marks talking to the exclamation.
Oh, okay.
But if that's wrong, I'm not legally liable because it was a couple years ago I was in school. But
maybe I don't know. Maybe I learned it wrong. I don't know.
I think that's actually a common thing people get wrong. But again, it might be English assing myself. So, okay, why does my stream have a delay? But this doesn't fix.
Well, anyways, I think I don't know. Maybe it's because here's what I'm thinking. I think it's because it was slowing down because of those extensions or whatever. But then when you got rid of it, it's just like stuck behind. It needs to like refresh for a minute. You know what I mean?
Fucking
genius. It's like refresh for a bit.
That's exactly what it is. So it's probably not gonna fix until I do like a click on a refresh stream button, or I just end the stream and it'll probably fix on the next one.
Yeah. I mean, we've already been going for about 2 hours anyway. Maybe we should wrap it up. Yeah.
I think this is a good. And then next time we'll stream. Yeah, this is a good call. But hey,
let's wrap it up.
We didn't get a lot of viewers. I don't know if we got anybody. This was a really good episode.
Totally. We have some good jokes, some good chess.
Yeah, and it's gonna live forever on YouTube. And I don't know if anybody else will ever see it, but fuck, dude, we've nailed it this episode. We did a really good job.
We killed it.
That's all that matters. We're not doing.
And 5 days in a row.
What?
5 days in a row.
5 days, yeah. I told you the headphones. We'll get that fixed. Yeah, 5 days in a row.
Right.
Let's go for 6 for sure tomorrow if you're down. We might run into some problems Monday for 7.
Oh, okay.
I have Krav Maga. It's a Monday. There's a lot of stuff working against us. But
you got a case of the Mondays.
One day at a time. We got to get to 6 before we get to 7.